Mom, I know exactly how it feels. You're at the grocery store, your child wants that candy. You say no, and suddenly, it starts. The screaming, the crying, the body on the floor, everyone staring at you. Or maybe it's at home, at bath time, or when it's time to turn off the tablet. And you try everything. You explain, you negotiate, you raise your voice, you promise consequences, and nothing works. The tantrum only gets bigger, and you feel exhausted, frustrated, and think, I don't know what to do anymore. I understand you, because I've been there. But what if I told you there's a method used by Korean mothers for generations that can calm a tantrum in under 60 seconds? A method that doesn't involve yelling, doesn't involve punishment, and doesn't involve giving in? A method that calms the child's brain instead of trying to control the behavior? If you want to discover how this works, hit that like button now and comment yes, so this video reaches more moms who need this. Let's do this together. Stay with me until the end because what I'm about to show you will completely change how you see tantrums. And more importantly, it will give you peace in the most difficult moments of motherhood. Before we continue, this isn't a magic trick. Mom, I need to be very clear with you from the start. This video is not about discipline tricks or quick fixes. It's not about forcing obedience or making your child into a well-behaved robot. This method comes from Korean child development philosophy, which focuses on emotional regulation before behavior correction. Every child is different. Tantrums are normal, and this method is about support, not perfection, so take a deep breath. You're not doing anything wrong, your child isn't difficult, and you're not a bad mom. Now let's understand together why tantrums really happen. What a tantrum really is, the science every mom needs to know. Mom, I need to tell you something that completely changed my perspective. A tantrum is not manipulation, it's not defiance, and it's not bad behavior. A tantrum happens when a child's emotional brain literally overwhelms their thinking brain. Let me explain this simply. In young children, the prefrontal cortex, which is the part of the brain responsible for logic, impulse control, and the ability to calm down, is still under development. It won't be fully formed until around age 25, so when emotions spike because of frustration, hunger, tiredness, or overstimulation, the child's brain literally goes into fight or flight mode. It's automatic, it's biological, it's not a choice. At that moment, Mom, your child can't hear you. They can't reason, and they definitely can't just calm down because you asked them to. It's like the emotional brain grabbed the steering wheel and the rational brain got locked in the trunk. And this is where most parenting approaches completely fail. The mistake I made, and you probably make too. For years, I tried to stop the tantrum. I explained, I argued, I corrected. I tried to make my child understand that it didn't make sense, but you know what happened? The tantrum only got worse. He escalated. I escalated too. And in the end, we were both exhausted and in tears. Because during a tantrum, the child's brain cannot process language the way we adults expect. So when you say, stop crying now, or it's not that big of a deal, to their brain, it's like you're speaking another language. They simply cannot process it. Korean parenting starts from one fundamental belief that changed everything for me. You calm the nervous system first. Behavior comes later. Mom, if this is making sense to you so far, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I share neuroscience-based parenting strategies every week, and your subscription helps me continue bringing this content to more moms. Comment yes if you want to learn more. The Korean method, emotional mirroring and regulation. In Korea, many mothers use what can be translated as emotional mirroring and regulation. It's a simple, grounded approach that can calm a tantrum in about 60 seconds when done correctly. I'm going to teach you exactly how to do it step by step. But first, I want you to understand. This isn't about being permissive. It's not about letting your child do whatever they want. It's about teaching their brain how to recover from an emotional storm. Let's get to the method. Step 1. Regulate yourself first, the first 10 seconds. Mom, this is the most important step and the most difficult one. Before you do anything, you need to slow your own body down. Relax your shoulders, lower your voice, breathe slowly and deeply. I know it's hard. Your child is screaming, you're embarrassed, frustrated, tired. But here's the truth. Children mirror nervous systems. If you're stressed, your child feels it instantly. They don't see your emotions, they feel your emotions through your hormones, your body language, your tone of voice. In Korean parenting, calm is non-negotiable because you cannot regulate someone else's nervous system if your own system is dysregulated, so breathe. 3 deep breaths. Drop your shoulders, soften your face, you're showing your child's brain, it's safe here, I'm calm, you can be calm too. Step 2. Get down to the child's level, 10 to 20 seconds. Instead of standing over your child, you're going to get down, kneel, sit on the floor, lower yourself to their eye level. This simple movement completely removes the sense of threat. When you're standing and they're on the ground, their primitive brain interprets this as danger, like a predator approaching. But when you get down, your body language says, I'm safe, I'm here. You don't need to defend yourself from me. This simple act of getting down already starts to deactivate fight or flight mode. Step 3. Name the emotion. 20 to 40 seconds. Here's the magic, Mom. Instead of correcting the behavior, you simply name what the child is feeling. Simple phrases like, you're feeling very angry. That was frustrating for you. You're upset because it didn't go the way you wanted. You wanted that toy and you're sad. No lectures, no questions, no judgment, no but. You're just putting words to the hurricane of emotions happening inside them. And you know what happens? This activates the connection between language and emotion in the brain. It's like turning on a light in a dark room. Suddenly the child starts to understand what they're feeling. And when the brain can name an emotion, it automatically starts to calm down. It's pure neuroscience. Step 4. Silent pause. 40 to 60 seconds. This is the most powerful part and the hardest for us moms. You pause, you stay present, you don't rush, you don't distract, you don't offer solutions, just calm presence. I know it feels like forever. I know you want to fix it quickly, especially if you're in public, but this pause is where the magic happens. You're allowing your child's nervous system to reset. You're holding the space for their brain to process and recover. In many cases, the crying slows down, breathing changes, and the tantrum begins to dissolve naturally, not because you forced it, but because their brain found safety. Mom, if you're finding this method helpful, comment yes down below and share with a friend who needs to hear this. And if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe now because I post videos every week about conscious, science-based parenting. Why this method works, the science behind it. Let me explain what's happening in your child's brain when you use this method. First, you're lowering cortisol, which is the stress hormone. When you stay calm and present, you're signaling to their body that there's no real danger. Second, you're activating emotional safety. Your child's brain learns, even when I'm dysregulated, my mom keeps me safe. I don't have to fight alone. Third, you're strengthening emotional regulation, pathways in their brain. Every time you do this, you're literally building the neural circuits that will allow them to self-regulate in the future. Over time, children raised this way recover faster from emotional stress, have fewer extreme tantrums, and develop better self-regulation skills. You're not stopping a tantrum. You're teaching the brain how to recover from one. That's the difference. When it doesn't work immediately, and that's okay. Mom, I need to be honest with you. This method won't magically stop every tantrum in 60 seconds. If the child is extremely tired, hungry, overstimulated, or sick, it may take longer, and that's okay. But even when it doesn't stop immediately, this method prevents escalation. And that's already a huge win. Because the tantrum doesn't get worse, you don't lose control, and the connection between you remains intact. Common mistakes that sabotage the method. Many moms try this method and it doesn't work because they fake calm instead of being calm. Children feel the difference. It doesn't help to say, I'm calm with clenched teeth and tense shoulders. Talk too much. They name the emotion but then continue explaining, questioning, giving a lecture. Less is more. Rush the process. They wait 10 seconds and already want the child to be calm. The nervous system needs time to reset. Expect instant silence. The goal isn't silence, it's regulation. Sometimes the child will still cry, but in a calmer, more connected way. Remember, this method is about connection, not control. The transformation this brought to my motherhood. Mom, when I started using this method, everything changed. Not only did tantrums decrease, but I started to feel more confident, calmer, more present. I stopped fearing tantrums. Because now I had a tool, I knew what to do. And you know what else changed? My son started trusting me more. He started coming to me when he was upset instead of shutting down because he learned that I was a safe harbor, not a threat. Tantrums didn't disappear completely because tantrums are normal and part of development, but they became shorter, less intense, and easier to navigate. And I started to understand tantrums aren't a sign of bad parenting. They're a sign of a developing brain, and my role isn't to suppress this. It's to support my child through it. Recap, the 4 steps. Let me summarize the method so you have it crystal clear. Step 1, regulate yourself first. Breathe, relax your shoulders, lower your voice. Step 2, get down to the child's level, kneel, sit, get at eye level. Step 3, name the emotion. No lecture, no judgment, just, you're frustrated, you're angry. Step 4, silent pause, stay present, don't rush. Let the nervous system reset. Simple, powerful, science-based. Final message for you, Mom. Mom, you're not perfect. None of us are. There will be days when you'll yell, days when you'll lose your patience, days when you'll forget everything you learned here. And that's okay. Parenting isn't about perfection. It's about progress. It's about repairing when we mess up. It's about trying again tomorrow. Your child doesn't need a perfect mom. They need a present mom. A mom who tries, a mom who's willing to learn and grow alongside them. Tantrums aren't a problem to be solved. They're an opportunity to teach your child how to navigate life's emotions. And when you do this with calm and presence, you're giving them the greatest gift, the ability to self-regulate. This goes beyond tantrums. This will impact their emotional life forever. If this video touched your heart, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications to receive more content about conscious parenting. Comment yes if you're going to try this method today, and share with other moms who need this. Your child's future emotional health starts with moments like these. You're doing an amazing job, Mom, and I'm here rooting for you. See you in the next video. Let's do this. Journey together.